So I just got finished with a little hike, and I wanted to make a video out in nature, but my phone died. But I like to come out in nature to find myself. And what does it mean to find yourself? Something that I've discovered spending countless hours out in nature is we are a lot like nature. Not to be hippy dippy, but nature is ever present, constantly changing and shifting. And as I sit here and I look at the trees swaying and moving, the leaves rustling, the different critters moving around, the clouds up above me, the wind blowing, I begin to realize, hey, you know what? That is, I am that. And when I spend too much time around other people and I don't take time for myself to be in my own essence, my own energy, I kind of lose myself. I begin to be who you know me as, who my wife knows me as, who my children know me as, who I was before I left the house is different than who I am now. I am ever changing. And so when I come out here by myself and I spend some time in nature, I start to have new thought patterns. I start to kind of get in touch with who am I now in this moment. Who I am in this exact moment right now is different than I was 30 minutes ago. Who I am right now is different than I was 30 seconds ago. We're always constantly shifting, changing, evolving. And if we don't take time to be in our own energy, then we're going to constantly be reflecting, the people we're surrounded with, who they know us as. And we kind of get lost in that identity of them. For me personally, being a father, a husband, it's easy to get lost in that. Or, an employee, if you're at a job, maybe you're always at a job, so you're constantly operating in the identity of employee. And if you don't take that time to be in your own energy, you kind of lose touch with who are you right now. What are you thinking right now? What are you feeling right now? Where are you going? What are you building for your life right now? What do you want to do? And it's important to take that time to get clear on that and to spend time in your own essence. And isolating can be healthy and unhealthy at the same time. I like to go out in nature because I'm surrounded by this mirror of nature moving and changing and ebbing and flowing. But isolating in a dark room on your phone, watching TV, letting the media program who you should be or who you are, that's different. Or if you're just in your room, you go lock yourself in your room, you're like, I gotta be alone, then you're just kind of surrounded by this echo of the past, of your environment, of the person that you have been. So I like to get out in nature because it kind of gets the thoughts moving and flowing in a different way, instead of kind of getting stuck in the ruminations of who you have been. When you look around in your home, a lot of times you're seeing just little echoes of the past, of who you were. If you have laundry to be done, and you see the baskets of laundry, this is like something that's easy to happen. You start to view yourself as from that state of being. You see that laundry there and you're kind of remembering, oh, I gotta do laundry, I gotta take care of the house, I gotta do this, and you're just constantly stuck in that kind of that identity of who you have been, and it doesn't give any room for you to discover who are you now. So yeah, I love to get out in nature and just spend some time in my own energy, allow myself to experience my own essence in a new way, and see who am I right now.